So hello everybody. This is Go Vacation on 4K with it's the new Go Vacation for the Nintendo Switch, as you can see here, and I'm running this to a 4K TV. Also recording this in 4K, so I hope the quality of this is as best as it can be. I'm gonna just go through all the different resorts and just kind of show how everything looks in this new version. I don't think it's better than the Wii version because it gives a lot of, like, I'm gonna show you, like, it kind of has this weird ranking up level system. Yeah, you can see I'm level 50 and I really don't like that. So you just kind of see that everything in this game looks better than the Wii one if you've ever played it. If you haven't played it, everything in the map is basically the same except for graphical changes, and there's also a few extra things, and sadly the remover of a Pathfinder system, where, if you don't know what that is, it's where you would oh, you can see at the bottom there's a plane that'll drop like a loot for experience. And the Pathfinder system, once again, was a thing where you go to a certain location that's kind of difficult to get to, and then you would get like you get a bonus for it, and it'd be like part of part of the progress to complete the entire game, which I haven't done on the Wii, but I've gotten very close to. So we're in the mountain resort right now, just above the Lake Tremelia, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the map if you have not seen this, because this is kind of an underrated game. A lot of people don't even know what this was. I looked at the trailer for the new version, and a lot of people didn't even know that this game had already existed many years ago. So we were currently at the mountain resort. I'm just gonna go in this order. So I'm gonna just go to the snow resort and then drive from the top to the bottom because of the mountain. And these hints are something I do not like about this new version, because it gives away a bunch of the aspects of the game, and it's just so annoying because in the original there's so much to discover, and this one it just tells you everything you have to discover. Like, there's these little like balls in each map. They're like giant, they're like one's a beach ball, one's a part of a snowman in this resort, and you'd push them into something and there'd be some cool effect, but then the thing is that that's no, like they tell you what that is, and they tell you about that, and I mean, they don't tell you the location, of course, because that would be a bit much, but like, come on, that's just kind of dumb that it would do that. So I'm hopefully gonna find there's a certain area on the map that is a secret area that, I mean, it's not too secret because there's actually a bungee jumping location. Um, if you don't know what this game is, it's basically you go through all these different resorts on this island, and then you and then you do a bunch of games. There are a lot of fun mini games. Like, there's City Resort. There's like race car driving, skateboarding, and here there's like dog sledding in the Snow Resort. Okay, yeah, I am in the right area. And when I heard this game it was gonna be re-released, like, this was literally one of my all-time favorite games because of how much there was to do and how much fun it was. This is one of the only games I played many years ago when this game first came out, because I didn't get it right when it was first released, I'm pretty sure. And also you can see that I'm doing tricks here. But for anybody that's trying to play this game, if you're watching this to actually get help for things, although this is not what it's intended for, this is how you get to there's a secret sort of area. It's kind of cool, although there's quite a tight path, and you have to do some, oh no, what's going on, what's going on? No, please, snowmobile, what are you doing? Please, what is happening to this thing? What is happening? What is happening? Okay. The controls are sometimes when you do stuff like that, don't do it again, please. Thank you, Snowmobile Reverse. Sorry about that, but we gotta go into this tunnel. It's kind of creepy. There's some weird music or ambiance noises, and also I hope you guys enjoyed that little like kayaking footage that I had previously at the start of this video in the mountain resort. I didn't speak at that point. I'm not quite sure why, but see, this is where things get weird. You know, this is the weird part, and then here's the creepy part. Oh gosh, that's not safe. You'd probably have like a concussion or a broken skull rather. So this is like a hidden bungee jumping spot. There's a treasure chest in here and parkour. That's not really all that hard, although I remember in the Wii version, I was a little kid, and like, you know, those Wii controllers, you probably do. I didn't even jump. I thought I could jump that, or thought I didn't have to jump that. But I did. This treasure chest, I already got it because I remember where I remembered where a lot of them were from the previous game. I remember because they're not in the different locations. They're all in the same. You gotta go slow through here, especially these ones. How did I do that so much better? I'm glad that like, the one time I'm recording is when I do it. Is when I actually, well, I keep rolling over, but then I do those jumps well. So there's a ton of games here. I'll just have a look at the map real quick. There's like these snow tricks and stuff. There's a bunch of things with snow, of course, because this is what the resort is, the snow resort. There's some ice fishing. That one's pretty fun. You can make a snowman. That's really hard. There's the bottom of the screen. You can kind of see it. It's the help a friend. It's like a quest where you have to go around the map and get these items to make a soup for this woman or something. And I actually somehow did that with minimal to no cheating. Somehow, I actually didn't do that. There's somebody else that had done it for me because I was a little kid at that point and I didn't want to do it because it was so complicated for me. So, just gonna go to the city resort again. Look at this. Like, it just shows you what the treasure chests are. I mean, it doesn't directly do that, but it just literally tells you. The original didn't do this, and you could also press A and put dog stamps all over the main menu. You can't do that anymore. It only had the rear side of the background of it.
This way.
Yes, I know this. The city resort is quite a flat resort. I mean, it is a city. I have my hover shoes. So, how did I not hit the ramp? That was kind of weird. Also, this big that big building, like up here, you can kind of see it in the background. It's kind of behind the Kauai Memorial Park. That's the name of the island, Kauai. I'm guessing it was kind of meant to sound like Polynesian or Hawaiian, but that building back there, the trapezoid, used to be sword fighting. But then somebody thought that they shouldn't have that anymore, and they got rid of it. And that was one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite parts of this. And this is a Pathfinder, but now that they've removed Pathfinder, that area isn't a Pathfinder area anymore. So it's just kind of there. I mean, there's another Pathfinder that's like hard to get to. It was in the mountain resort. There's a castle. You have to do like parkour on all sorts of like stones that are like obviously just put there so that they can have the parkour. But I mean, like that still has function because it functions as a treasure chest location. But really, like, it's not as fun when you don't have those Pathfinder, because like that, there's no reason for it to be there if it's not gonna be for the Pathfinder, which of course doesn't. Okay, this is another location for a treasure chest if you're looking for any. for, if you're using this video for advice, it's a bit difficult, but it is back, oh, it was up there. I mean, I fell off, but it's back there. It is back behind. And there's some Easter eggs in this map. I'm gonna just show the map like I did for the others. There's the Pac-Mans, you may have seen those. Like I said, this is a flat area, but I wish you could actually access the city sort of area, and I only just remembered now that in the Super Speedway on the right, you can see there's like the Ghost and Pac-Man as like some sort of like aspect of the racetrack, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna head quickly over to the Marine Resort, which like the other two had like you go from the top to the bottom, the Snow and Mountain Resort, but these two, and you can even see the map there. Like that is one of the chests that I found myself. That one in the top. I'm actually gonna head to that area, and if you find the Easter egg, which I know you do, you will. I mean, because it's kind of half the map is the Easter egg. So let me know if you find that, because I know you will. Because a lot of you are very observant. So we're gonna go over to that area. So how does the gameplay of this look? Like, do you think this should be the most optimal recording? Because I'm connecting my Switch to the 4K TV with recording it on 4K, so it should look as close to, if not exactly the same as what I'm seeing on my TV screen. And so there I leveled up. I got a silver key, so you don't have to get silver keys. So there's the keys, if you don't know. There's a gold key and a silver key. They removed the gold key. And I'm saying if you don't know, but I mean, I'm sure if you're watching this, then you know all about Go Vacation. You just want to see the new content that they've added. So, I mean, unless you've just kind of discovered this video. And they got rid of the gold keys, and they had this dumb daily challenge thing, and it was just like, oh, hey, dolphins. And it was just like you can just get them, like it's 1 month, and then you get those items. It's so dumb. But this area has always been in the game, and I always had this treasure chest. I was so proud of myself when I found this little secret cove, and there's like a little crab here. But there's like even a coconut thing. This is another new aspect. Is like it's not really all that much. I don't really know why they need to have it. But you can get like coconut milk here, and I think there's another area you can get like pizza or burgers, and then there's an ice cream one too. But yeah, I think that this is kind of like the main highlight for me. Wait, this guy wasn't here. This guy wasn't here before. I don't remember the turtle. I really don't remember this turtle being here. Because they have this, I'm pretty sure it's new, you can take pictures of animals, and this kind of like, it asks your photo book. It's this, you probably saw it. So we're gonna head to the Villa Resort, and this one is gonna be a bit longer, this portion, because this is okay, oops, sorry guys, the camera kind of fell off a bit. I hope that you guys could still see that fairly well. I just looked over, so I apologize for that. I have my mount in kind of a strange place, but hopefully you guys can still see that pretty well. Okay, so this is the Villa Grounds, which has changed a little bit in that all these other homes would not be filled in the Wii version, on the normal Wii, if they would not be filled up if you didn't have like other like players that had also played with you or at a separate time, and they obviously progressed enough to get the homes. But now they're all just like random player homes now, which is kind of, it makes it look a bit nicer, but it makes it a bit less like like you want to like say like, oh, that's your friend's house, but then it isn't. It's just some random house. So this one's I made this UFO one, which is I love these doors, and it's kind of meant to look like some sort of base, some sort of flying space station. So that's why there's all these control stations, but there's more of these than there are beds. This is meant to be. This room is kind of meant to be like a bunch of different processors. These processors are actually the closet entities for all the other furniture, because you can go into here and customize your villa however you want. Any type of villa with any furniture. You probably know this if you played the first game, because this is one of the coolest parts where you get to go in and customize your house and do whatever you want. So here's like a briefing room. But this also is always cool because it had no windows. It only had these like screens that led out to like images of space, and it looked always so cool. And then in here, I only wish that those windows were missing, and they just showed the space screens the entire time. We have the banquet here, and since I had no room for a bathroom, I had to improvise and put a bunch of the processor closets in here and put it all in this area. And then here's like the captain's bedroom. That other bedroom was like the crew. So wait, that's not the right button. So if you do not know, oh come on, is the camera mount is being finicky with me? That should be good. I'm very sorry if you can't see like a certain corner of the screen or something. I tried to, like I said, the camera mount is being finicky with me because it's in an awkward place. So you could like pick these up. You can take any item. Just to demonstrate, you could like take any of these. You can take like all sorts of different types of furniture. Also, all sorts of colors. There's 8 colors for each type. And then there's also like trophies that you can get after completing things. So this one's for like the master slider. Just there's like a massive thing. You may have seen it when I was doing the city resort. There's a really huge building, and you go through it and you skate around. That's one of my favorite things to do. Is I go down those tracks in there. So then there's like party. This is one that you have to get from the daily challenge, which I think is the dumbest thing. Same with these, and these, and these, and these, and these, and these, and those too. There's so many things that you can't even get unless you play for 30 days, because I think that you should be able to earn them and not just get them before or after you really should be getting them. So I had a few other ones. I had the modern one. I'm not gonna walk through these. I'm just gonna show you them in this menu from now on to make this video not too lengthy, because it's already quite long. So where's the entrance? It's over here. So you'd go in, and there'd be the fish, and then there'd be the bathroom. This is a kind of a better view of everything too, so you can see clearly what's happening. Kitchen, eating area, and living area combined into one. Why we press that button? I don't know why I had to say why out loud, but there's the sitting area, the eating area. There's also the other part of the eating area. The captain's room. This kind of looks like my bed, so I put it in here. And another sort of like the gaming area, or like the family theater. So that's that house. So I'm just gonna show you the other two, or the castle. I'm gonna show you that one. So you go in, and there's the penguin guards. These are I love these penguins in the other version, the Wii, when I did that gameplay, which none of you have seen, but maybe I'll record that one day. Maybe I'll show you the differences between the villas. So more partitions for these, and another eating area. I had my trophy in here. I'll have to add the other one too. Then I had like a ton of trophies. Like every single spot around these walls were trophies that I had gotten from the previous, but I haven't played this in as much because I think it's kind of dumb, more dumb than the other one because of the less challenging nature. So I have giant eating area, then more of the eating area. I always do this for the outside parts here. It's like a big banquet eating, and I always make this the master bedroom. Even though you can clearly, there's like a wall here that is like an opening you can see through, so I had to put these here so that you don't see that. And we got another different looking one. It's a bit smaller than the one that you saw in the modern villa. Then is another one of my favorites, the haunted one, which I've not quite finished entirely. But you can see a lot of the horror parts. Like that TV is cool. It shows like ghosts instead of like images of like the park. And then like that's kind of like a small bedroom. And you know, there's like something else here too. Like I don't know what I was trying to do. I was kind of doing like they're doing some sort of weird ritual in here. And to make it more symmetrical, because you know it's not quite like fully symmetrical here. And then again, not symmetrical. I would make it symmetrical if I could, but I can't. And then this, the same banquet kind of concept, but made more creepy with the floating chairs and then the ghosts instead of just normal chairs sitting. The horror bathroom with like all the brown stuff, you know. If any of you watch RCR, because I'm a huge car guy, so which car content may be coming soon to this channel. And here we go, there's the master bedroom, and nothing here because I didn't quite finish doing this one yet, but let's put it back to the one that I like, this one. And so that's basically it for the like mini quick tour. I mean, this video is almost 30 minutes, but the mini tour of each of the different resorts and the new Go Vacation with some map overviews. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more of this Go Vacation and car content, that will be coming. Stay tuned and comment down below, and well, I'll see you guys later.